Apparently this is...
This is what?
Apparently it's not possible.
What?
It's just not possible.
What's not possible?
I don't know, that's the voice. Ed.
New spawn. New spawn. I was reloading at that very moment.
So we're gonna get another one once you walk in. No? Okay. New game.
Probably a sensor trigger.
Oh, be careful with the floors in place. They will melee you through them, and they won't give a shit.
Okay.
They won't purposely go out of their way to do it, but if you happen to, like, go up to it as they happen to be right there, they will.
You've entered my threatened range.
Pretty much. But there's a wall in the way. I don't care.
I've got the feet for that.
I only mentioned it because I had it happen to me a couple times and it was very, very annoying.
Wow, that top room sucks.
Yeah, there's a turret, there's several of those
2
fucking
alien
spitters.
bugs, 3 hunters.
Now there's a lot of rockets going on in there.
You guys doing?
Room's cleared. Unless something else wants to spawn.
Looting.
It's not clear.
There's a tracking constant flow of particles that come through a damaged man. Get to the faster.
Now it is. Hello. There were 2 turrets and a lot of dudes.
And I repeat, there's a reason why I didn't want to answer the question about it. I have issues with the turrets being here, but... There's the opening. Let's visit.
I think
Where's
I
the
found
opening?
that wiggly bug you were talking about.
It's actually a different one. But it
Hey.
is just as wiggly.
We've created perpetual motion. We must now harvest it.
Friction to a
I
perpetual
see.
motion device.
See the opening.
Ruining perpetual motion.
I mean, power is power.
Commander, I'm afraid it's nearly impossible to navigate here. The ship has been rebuilt and the structural plans are worthless. The thing I could try to give is waypoints at you in the direction.
God, that looks like a room that would have turrets everywhere.
I don't like how our objective is be careful.
Well, I mean, the alienness has rebuilt the ship, so.
Ow, my face.
Don't mind me just catching up real quick on Quest, because apparently I missed stuff.
How are you not dead?
I don't know how he wasn't dead either, but like we went inside of each other. It's really weird.
Where the fuck? Green door? Green door.
Oh, what was that, Lamb?
I'm apparently hallucinating and very hungry.
Oh,
Do you need food?
I could just access the ship from here.
in fact, you can access all our vessels. I know this because there's a 4 next to the Wi-Fi icon.
Apparently, I have killed exactly 0 creatures.
Yeah, same. I don't know what creature I'm going to refer to, but I'm going to guess we're going to have to mail it.
Yeah.
We are definitely getting closer and closer.
Laser rifle cells on this guy.
Next
25.
room should hold the core console. Access it to find answer. On down. Apparently you turned just right and my bullets are now hitting your foot. I'm.
I don't know how those weren't headshots on that guy, but okay.
I also don't know how you turned slightly and my bullets were then finally hitting your feet. When I had fired like half a clip just
Whoa.
fine.
Because 0 gravity. Well, those were the 3 creatures.
But
Yep. Because I'm now up to 1.
Damn.
I am still hungry. Even though I just filled my meters.
oh, time to talk to the Empyrion AI.
You've got something going on with you that's eating your food.
Very quickly.
Why is it thermal parasite?
Yeah, it was
Probably.
yellow.
Yellow with the bug icon would be a thermal parasite. Yeah. When you're done with that, did you want to voice this?
Hold on. Alright, I took that thing like it told me to, and it didn't actually get rid of the fuck parasite.
If you had it too long, it might be turned into a different parasite.
Yeah, and it
Use
said, oh, you need to take this one,
medkit.
and it didn't work. Took the anti-parasite pill and counted.
Did you check the name of the status?
I just checked the thing that popped up. I don't know how to check statuses anymore. I don't remember this stuff from week to week.
It's in your inventory, but not the survival bit. It's on your stats button in the top right. And then you'll see
I
your
tried
list of
that
icons.
before, and it didn't actually come up with a like hot tip or anything. Pop or no tooltip.
Tooltip is correct. Should.
It gave me a hot tip. I'm guessing I need to manually. Oh wait, nope. Authorization code accepted. Listing available logs. Log found. St. John, Chief Engineer. Play.
I don't know what kind of voice that is, but I like it. Start.
Mission Day 500. Log entry 197. We found something. 500 days searching for habitable worlds. 500 days without any success. We found a lot of resources, sure, but the captain said we can't deviate from our mission. The mining crews will take it easy while we head to the next star. At least we found something interesting today. A burnt-out world near a red dwarf. The captain's allowed me to join the expedition. This will feel like a holiday after 499 days of staring at the sensor logs and cataloging broken doors. I'm quite excited.
Play next.
Mission Day 501. Log entry 202. Official complaint. I'm adding this to the ship's log, so no one will complain if Hangar B needs to be overhauled. Why couldn't these science guys leave this thing on the planet? Since we need to hurry to the next damn star, they simply brought it aboard the ship. There's enough room, the captain said, sure, but I'm the one that'll need to explain the damages, scratches, and strange melted traces in the hangar. If it was me, we'd have left it where it was. Damn science kids.
And next.
Mission Day 503. Log entry 280. That's really going fast. Like 20 logs a day. The mess in Hangar B is getting out of control, Frank. The wreckage has clearly lost volume, as well as mass, which seems crazy. It's... What?
Yes. It is yes. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I also had to look up to see what the fuck the word meant.
Deliquescing?
Spilling some substance that's spread over the floor. It's everywhere. We've sealed the doors, but I doubt this will keep the slippery stuff inside. As our lead scientist told me, the wreckage they picked up was covered in a biological substance, which has begun to molder due to the changed atmosphere parameters. Great. Can you guys guess who's been assigned to the cleaning squad? Good night, Luke.
Next.
Mission Day 514. Log entry 382. Personal note 32. What did they bring on board? Idiots. This wasn't some sort of biological remnant on the wreckage. No. The ship itself is transforming into a semi-liquid state. And if that wasn't enough, the substance grows into metallic surfaces like mushrooms on a dung heap. Deck plating and tools sending out spores that hopefully are being removed from the air ducts again. We may have to isolate this entire section from the ship to prevent it from getting out of hand.
Next, I think last one.
Mission Day 520. Log entry 420. Official log, ship log entry. Interim captain of the Ilmarnian. I butchered that, but I don't care anymore. C. St. John. The captain and the second commander are both in med bay. The spores have led to some serious infections. A third of the crew are affected. We've sent a message to the HQ that no ships are to make contact with any of these wrecks, which we now refer to as infectors. Seems to be what they do. The report and a warning was sent a day ago. Until help arrives, things can only get worse. We've had to seal large parts of the ship and flood the areas with decontamination fluid, which slows the spread but doesn't stop it.
Oh, is there one more? Apparently.
Mission Day 550. Log entry 480. Who cares? Most of the crew is lost, or worse, transformed. How can I describe it? We've lost main control of the ship. My crew and I managed to prevent the alien organisms from taking full control of the systems, but we could not prevent the ship from moving back to Elion. For whatever reason, it wants to go there. We've damaged the engines, but I'm afraid this substance will be able to repair them over time. We did not manage to activate the self-destruct. I'm putting this as a warning for anyone reading this. Get out of here as quickly as you can and blast the ship to pieces. It's on you to stop this plague from spreading to inhabited worlds.
Wait, play next. What? Oh.
There! Legacy, please help!
Close communications. Commander, shall I send the report of our investigations to Agent Kessel? Might be snacking on cheese. It's fine. Please do so ASAP. Commander, incoming transmission. That was quick. D. Let me take a drink before I do Agent Kessel's voice.
Is this the core room? Should I already be through breakpoints 1, 2, 3?
Yes.
Yeah. Commander, we are glad you are alive, but we are afraid things are even worse than we feared. It seems the legacy has risen again in a distant place. More people of the old Maridin have accidentally brought it back to the system. We will contact our allies and talk about the next steps. Well done, Commander. I have a bad feeling about this.
Commander.
No time to explain that in detail at the moment, friend. Everything you need to know for now. The Legacy invaded this galaxy in the distant past. It was nearly defeated after war that left most of the inhabited worlds falling into the aforementioned silence. Legacy is not about conquering territory like the Xerax or Creel. It's pure destruction of some strange kind. Okay, more about that later. I just got a message from my organization for you. Now forwarding. Thanks, Agent. Matter, Agent Kessel forwarded a message from an unknown source. The message is coded early. Message.
Dear friend, you can't help but notice you're committed to the idea of defending the galaxy and freeing it from the forces of oppression. If you want to take your commitment to the next level, come to the moon of the gas giant Arabian. Okay. In its orbit, you'll find a civilian way station. We'll meet there. Your Shield AI should be able to decipher the exact coordinates of the rendezvous as you approach the station. Sincerely, Sectioner 32, GLaDOS. Wait.
Let's hope these guys can help us make contact with the UCH fleet eventually.
That's what happens when they don't give me anything to work on for a goddamn voice. They just get to be muffled.
Commander, the Ilmo Renin is cleaned and secured. Agent Kessel just sent a message that his organization will take care of the vessel. Applied to the civilian way station orbiting the moon of the gas giant, maybe in...
My food consumption rate went from 2.5 to 0.9.
So, did we want to harvest anything here?
Can we?
Yeah, there's a core in that room.
It's one of the few admin cores where we can technically destroy it. Because it wasn't set up correctly. And,
I am
way
free!
our way out here.
Interesting place to have your core.
Yeah, we'll come out right by the ship. Another reason why I
Nice.
said not to move the ship.
Not going to lie, I was almost about to start salvaging the ship.
Nope, don't do
You-
that.
You would have had to break through the shields. You know, I saw a lot of Xenosteel in there.
I mean, there's also CPU extender tier 4, I believe. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of materials on the ship. Like, if you got to this point with a MIDI capital vessel just to get around, you could totally salvage this entire ship and build your own like problem. Because there's even the thrusters for it and like everything you could possibly want in a capital vessel. Oh,
Wait a minute, this means I can finally loot their fuel.
Yes, actually. And I wonder, did you guys find the hidden container?
Which one?
We found a container hidden so well you didn't find it the first time.
I'm
Or
not
rather,
referring to
Noah
it here.
did. No, you're
There
not.
is a container on the outside of the ship that you can get access to that is fairly well hidden.
Wait, was this the one behind the grate? Okay, then I'm thinking of something else.
Well hidden, in fact, I forgot what the hell the fuck it is. I was really confused on what I was saying there for a moment.
Do you know roughly where it's around?
It is on the sides of the ship. and you'll see the hangar wings. There is on one of them an opening, like a vent opening that, and it goes through a small little vent section. And at the end of it, will be the enemy noise. Oh, so needless to say, that was the end of chapter 5. By the way, the next chapter 6 is was going to the way station. Maybe in whatever the fuck it's called.
I'll be on. Wait, no.
No, it is possible it was that. I could be mistaken on exactly where it was. I don't 100% remember exactly where it was anyway, but
Found a red one past some drills. Or,
The game is not happy with me
engines.
breaking things right now.
currently occupied for cargo 1. By the way, no, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You have a problem with the farm area being split in half on a capital?
Huh?
So, like, East Wing would have, I don't know, like 50 plots, and then West Wing would also have another 50 plots.
That's fine.
Not like I
Honestly,
can
would not
start
bug me.
crafting up that capital vessel yet, but it did determine which of the capital vessels I would bother starting.
Ah.
We're going on my brother's ship? Right. There you go. I actually don't even remember the hell I need from being level 25 for these.
We have even more oxygen.
artillery turrets is what I need to unlock for that. Unless I build the Ark, in which case I also need. How much did you take from the ship?
Like 40-something large bottles.
Each one of those like 200 something.
Grab the fuel as well, or
Yeah, it wasn't much for fuel, though.
like what, roughly 1,500 units maybe?
Maybe?
Anybody gone to harvest the warp drive?
Not yet. I got the gravity gens, though. I don't know where their warp drive is anymore.
I'm working towards it.
All I can tell you is it was on one end of the ship.
Unfortunately, that means it's probably the end that the logistics network doesn't reach.
I hear an enemy.
Yeah, there's still some around. I have no idea where the hell they spawned at or what rooms we possibly missed. I know there's a couple we didn't enter, but I know I looted through like windows and shit, so we didn't really need to after the fact anyway. But
We'll probably run into them.
for all I know, I got stuck on a corner.
Or in a corner.
Yeah, something.
Hey, Cal. I think I might have just found the vent thing you were talking about. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna dig out in a straight line.
But I'm here.
This actually goes straight from the core bit that we were at earlier that we destroyed. So go into the core room.
Oh. Ooh.
I'm on deck like 5, I think.
Hi, lab. Behind you.
Head to the ship. And I'll be on the, one of the sides of it. Yes.
I am at our ship.
I'm above it, the ship now. Oh, okay. So I just ran into this randomly while just digging through a wall down here.
Oh. Yeah, that's it. That's fucking it. It's right there. Yeah. God damn. I knew it was somewhere stupid. Oh, the funny part is, I actually went by this. That was a very rare container, right?
Yeah.
Like, the only time they reward you for exploring, like, a POI. Because, that is completely optional to be flying around this.
Yeah, you could not see it from the other side because that was a solid block blocking it, except for like a tiny bit on a half block towards the core side.
Alright, that probably explains why it, because I didn't go on the inside of it, I was on the outside edge. Because, that's where I remembered it being. But apparently, my memory was slightly off on where it was. A large area multi-salvaging.
Get a grinding ship.
Yeah. Space engineers?
Yes.
Or you could make it almost omnidirectional. So you just face roll yourself into an asteroid, just not at Mach speed.
Well, I thought I was thinking specifically for salvaging ships with the drills that they had.
It wasn't with drills. There was a specific, like, grinding tool that looked like a couple of buzz saws taped together. If I remember right.
That's what I'm referring to as a drill. And just think, in 3 hours' time, we can come back to this POI and do everything over again. The ship, by the way, did take us about an hour and a half.
Yep.
The death chains continue.
What are we actually up to?
Hey, Dynasty, how are you?
Hi, Dynasty.
What was the one for that? B in the ranking or something?
Yeah.
Bees?
Not
We've
one the
gotten 2
player
kills.
kills.
Player died. Lamb's at 82. I'm at 59. Noah's at 33. So 130, 160, 174 deaths in total between the three of us.
Almost just tried to salvage off the actual ship again.
Honestly, I don't know of anybody that likes doing that.
Yeah, that sounds like it would cause a person to go kind of insane.
That does vaguely explain where you've been, though.
You're about to leave a remote logistics network.
You may have been Dynasty, but I wasn't.
That was on Tuesday.
Which has been more than a day or two. I wasn't going to address that particular point.
Look, losing days is a real thing.
Yeah.
Damn these greebles. Hey, CPU extenders.
Oh, you finally ran into him?
Yep.
Ah, yes, the void. They didn't fully make sure the ship was like completely full of no spot, so there's like just some openings randomly that just aren't.
I mean, it makes enough sense.
Eh. I've purposely designed ships that way to have a small gap in there just because it makes it cheaper.
Aw. That was an interesting noise.
Oh.
I ate a stamina pill.
Oh.
The energy pill?
Oh.
Oh, you didn't get the negative effect. Nice.
I'm not addicted.
Oh, it's much worse than that.
No, that, well, don't Lamb, that noise you were, hearing earlier, and it was about me, was actually from that.
Ah.
I ended up getting the, bad trip or whatever from it. Ooh.
I'm moving the ship.
Go so much ship to ship.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to go somewhere where I can, like, harvest the rest of it.
Well, now I'm out of range on the other side of the ship.
No, you're not. I'm just not in range of, like, the walkway anymore. The big empty walkway.
Oh god, I forgot to use fucking alien blocks as steel blocks here. In the warp drive area.
Yep.
Wonder why the radiation's so high.
Oh my god. That's a lot of oxygen tanks.
Oh, he just entered the ball.
No wonder I pulled like 40 something oxygens out of here.
I have gone through 4 multi-tool charges.
Yep.
How's cargo? Oh, nowhere near. Fine. Get faster. Actually, might be mistaken mixing this up with Reforged Eden. But was that a mining turret? Okay, no, it's marked as a tool turret. Okay. Something.
Thought you were the fuck. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, you finally found him?
He was tracking Tim.
I would too.
Let's pick it up. Hi.
Oh.
Fancy meeting you guys here.
Ooh, big capacitors.
Let's send a 1. I'm gonna about to cargo. Oh, I don't interrupt them doing their thing. Did I actually put out cargo 2, or was it too late? Okay, it is. Right. Shield down. Shields are down. Shields. I haven't actually used the multi-tool turret. Let's find out what it does. Together.
This can salvage.
No. My brain reminded me that the drill turrets are actually part of a block called tool turrets. And I couldn't remember if that was actually a Reforged Eden 2 thing, or if that was actually vanilla. So I crafted another tool turret and threw on the multi-tool version. Just to see how I would do it. Guess what? It doesn't take ammo. Unfortunately, it is still only 1 block at a time, but it's one-shotting everything I've ran across this far.
There are a limit to unique items that can be in the pawn in.
Yes, there is a item type limit.
Got it. I'm gonna do a little cleanup then.
Good idea.
Did I stop harvesting?
Does it stop the harvester?
No, but I'm also connected to cargo too.
Oh, I'm in cargo 1 cleaning up, so you'll be fine.
No free storage capacity.
Killed cargo 2 already?
No,
No,
it's currently occupied.
cargo 1's occupied now.
Cargo 2 is still occupied.
Cargo 1 is occupied.
Cargo 2 still occupied.
Cargo 2 is no longer occupied.
So yeah, this multi-turret's actually doing pretty decent work. I'm surprised I never bothered trying it sooner.
How often do you go to, like, fully dismantle ships?
A lot more frequently
More
than I
often
would like
than
to
you'd
admit.
probably think.
Wait, where is this? Where is this going? Going to? Because it sure as fuck ain't cargo too. Happy. Is it ore? Or I. Okay, so there's 14. Next time I see it says it got a hardened steel block in there, I'll check. At some point. Oh, there's one. Okay, so the multi-turret's actually harvesting blocks into the ore container. Not the one I'm used to.
Okay.
Oh, can I actually make the, pylon base? Base? No. Because I still need to unlock a bunch of shit that's level 25 and... I actually found a block that took 2 pulls for some reason. I don't know what kind of block it was, but... they were in the shape of pipes. Is there much for us to really harvest still at this point?
Don't think there's much.
Probably not.
Have you guys noticed the hole I've been carving out?
No, I have been doing a lot of organizing.
I'm spending a bunch of unlock points.
I've just been carving out a hole. Sure, we'll work on a moon or a planet.
My guess is probably not.
That'd be my guess as well.
Because they hate fun.
A little bit. I have no idea how much this is gathered. In like comparison to me having done this by hand.
Probably a lot better than doing it by hand.
Probably, but what's in the ore container? About 113,000 out of 320k capacity. I don't know what it was at before I started doing this.
Can you move up a little bit?
By up, do you mean forward?
No, I mean up. Hit
Okay, so
spacebar.
spacebar. I good?
Please deactivate polarized hull shield.
What are you trying to do?
Place a thing.
Shields coming down. Shields are off.
There you go. And you're good.
Oh, were you playing as another multi-tool?
Might as well.
Fair enough. I put it on the bottom, by the way, because I'm like, we're not really using the bottom of the ship for its intended purpose, so...
Right. Do you just auto group?
I normally do, yeah. The only ones I don't really auto-group on are the massive capital vessels that I usually put a lot more time and effort into.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if I was going to be ruining it by hitting auto group.
Oh. No, not on this one. The auto-group names and groups in general honestly cover most of the things I care about. Hello in the control panel.
Sort of. I'm in devices.
Okay, so we can't go into it.
Go for it. Wait. Now go for it, because I was in Signal Logic and that didn't actually close me out of devices.
If you have that menu open at all, regardless of what tab you're on, it's a no.
No. There you go.
I have labeled my back multi-tool. And am now in it, so feel free to do whatever. This turret, by the way, can also be set to repair. Somebody went into the ore container for a moment.
Yep, sorry, I was going through all of them organizing.
Speaker. In comparison to doing it by hand, how's that feel?
More restricted on what I'm aiming at, but it's definitely further and faster.
Back. And it's possible to be. You picked not sure what the hell they would have came from.
What was that?
If where I saw containers at through the turret, I don't know what the hell they would have came from. Guys, where I saw them at was near the what would have been the cafeteria in the ship.
I couldn't tell you.
They're like, now we're taking out this entire ship.
Well, that's what they wanted us to do.
I mean, to be fair, the quest did say that the other guys that Agent Kessel knew or whatever would handle it.
Yeah, we're just saving them the trouble, and this is part of our fee.
If the larger capital vessels didn't cost so much goddamn iron and shit, I wouldn't bother with this.
We have 5 stacks of the iron plates.
5 stacks at 4,000 each.
Steel plates, 1, 2, 3. We almost have 4 stacks actually. Just in cargo 1. I don't know what's in ore right now.
So that's 16,000 total.
Yeah, I'm sure we need like what, 80,000?
For the Obsidian Sentinel capital vessel, which is the one that actually has the split shape of the farming plots. It's actually only 23.6 thousand iron ingots, but it's 54.9 thousand titanium.
Ah, yeah, we don't have that much titanium. At least on our vessel.
Yeah, the original CV that I made, the Dela Mark, that requires 90.3 thousand iron ingots. So, yeah. So much material needed. So does harvesting give us XP? I have no idea.
Very low amounts if it does.
Check your XP, then do some harvesting.
You know what? I will. 2505. I'll go for a bit and then check again, because I agree, Lamb. I'm pretty sure this does give XP. It's probably like a partial XP per every other block or something.
2504? That's not right.
Negative XP. Oh, how goes the organizing?
There are 14 open slots in cargo 1.
Cargo 2 can actually be used for fully built blocks. If you wanted a spot to throw those, if there's any in cargo 1 still.
Like made alloys and stuff?
Fully built blocks.
Oh, okay.
So anything with a base, CV, SV, or HV tag.
Okay.
I know there's definitely some fully built blocks into the.
When it comes to ores, do we want to keep some in Conan for construction, or should we just move them all to ores?
The way I used this ship solo was anything that was a material, so like steel plates, titanium plates, and even ores, I threw into the ore container. And then used cargo 1 for like the intermediary ration of shit that I had needed at that particular moment in time.
Okay.
And then if I did some heavy mining with the vessel, I would and needed to, I would take some of the stuff out of war and throw cargo one really to free up space, but that didn't happen too frequently. 320,000 units is quite a bit to try to fill up, especially with 4 of them. I mean, cargo 1, cargo 2, ore and ammo. And they're going to get here at the moment and be like, what the hell do you guys do?
Hey, we went to the coordinates you sent, but there was nothing there. You sure you gave us the right place? Like, this, it really needs to get purged.
I actually don't know if doing this is faster than just mining the resources from asteroids.
Honestly, probably not.
This
Especially
does
not for
give
just,
more
like,
of
the
a
steel plate and the
This does give a more of a mixture of materials,
All right.
but I don't know.
I more mean just for like the plates and stuff. It's probably not better, but for more complicated materials, it probably would be.
I honestly don't know if it's done any tests with it or. But Noah, do you remember how much like iron ore we got from the one asteroid at all or anything?
We got a lot.
Like 1,000 to 1,500.
I don't know if it was 1 or 2, but we had like 4K bars being made. It's probably a pretty dense one that we found.
Well, the begs the question: how many iron ingots goes into a steel block, or hardened steel block for that matter?
Hardened or combat steel?
Whatever takes iron stuff.
Combat steel is 10 steel plates and 10 sathium. Hardened steel is 10 steel plates, 10 titanium plates.
Oh, okay, so it's just a steel plate.
Yep.
Regardless of the rest. Steel plate was 1 iron ingot creates 2?
1 ingot create, or sorry, 2 ingots create 10, so 1 to 5.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, asteroids probably would definitely be faster than just harvesting the blocks. Even for titanium and plates too, and sathium plates, you could probably more easily find asteroids to mine if you're willing to spend the extra time smelting.
All right.
I mean, if I was taking off that one wing thing, I'm still kind of just mindlessly cutting into the middle of the ship because fuck it. You know, have you seen the ship recently?
I've seen it on Tim's stream.
Not as much of it, but
Moving less and less of a ship.
more of a ship in progress.
More of a ship in progress. Oh no, does the ship's teleporter give you access to it?
Deactivate shields to use teleporter.
Yeah, then deactivate you. I don't feel like pressing X.
Wait, how do you deactivate shields?
In the control panel. So you might be able to press X. I don't know if that counts for you.
Oh, that fucking toggle, yeah. There are no teleport options.
Oh.
Shields reactivated.
Would we want to come back here on a more permanent basis?
Me?
I don't think so.
I mean, the planetary resources are good, but we could still probably pretty easily find asteroids.
And now the planetary resources is what I would be referring to, not us harvesting the entire ship again.
Right.
Which I don't know how much more you got in you, Lamb, of harvesting the ship, but I'm actually kind of reaching my limit right now.
I mean, I'm good to go whenever we're set to go. I'm just doing this because we're sitting here.
I am in my seat, waiting for ore to be opened so I can organize it.
Well, I have stopped mining.
Oh my god, I can hear her again.
Honestly, not as much material in there as I thought we were going to have.
No.
Hey, elemental pentaxide.
Oh, I asked, by the way, about that because, I do have some small prefab, teleport locations we can use that are relatively cheap. But I would need 20 raw pentaxide for
or
this.
be ye dead?
Yeah,
Well,
but
time to go walk into the ocean again.
Oh, there I am. Look at my side, by the way. For some reason, I read your message in chat, like, 12 minutes ago, and just completely spaced it off. It was actually in my chat. But, like, the other things it takes is, like, stone dust and, a couple other things that are, like, frequent and cheap. But,
let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and a half stacks of steel plates.
That's not bad.
It's like 46k steel plates.
so what you're telling me, though, is we're halfway there to the daily mark.
Yes.
I guess.
Only 90,000 iron ingots, now. It's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I assume you guys are in your seat. I don't know why you...
God, no! Why did something spawn?
I don't know why you guys would have gotten out of your seats, but it, what were the asteroids in? Looking cop. If we want to head, well, if we head to the next sector, we wouldn't be able to get back to base. We want to head back to base, call it? Alright, walking on to ground sector then. The other option would be going back to Omicron. But, I mean, we can get to Omicron from base, so I... Didn't really matter either way.
No.
Cool.
Left.
There yet? As far as what we're getting to here, always takes us like the furthest away from where we want to go. Every time.
Usually.
So much promethium pellets to process.
And no, if I was level 25, I'd start throwing some chip bid, but I can't start the factory on those until I actually have everything unlocked for it. Oh, that reminds me. XP still is at 20,505, so dismantling did not give me any XP.
Okay.
Apparently I still have 755 unlock points. I haven't... finally unlocked the ATM for the base. Hey, why are those artillery turrets level 20? Why are they level 25 with the CV? Hell? Not fair. What else did I actually need for the mining turn? We're coming up to the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, we have everything for it now.
Hard, right?
My map marker to the base? Don't know when I did that.
Weird. At the same time, it removed our passwords from the from our caches.
I still kind of wish I knew what the hell the numbers meant before the @ sign and that, but I don't care enough to try to figure it.
Right.
Alright, stop shooting with random shit.
Don't mind the trench.
There's mostly organized. Why a trench and not a straight shot through the mountain?
So I don't want to make a hole. Do I look like a dwarf?
Do I have to answer that?
I'm pretty sure I'm taller than you.
Hey, we're about the same size.
What
in height.
was your idea with this road, then?
It's just mostly a way marker to just get to the base because I keep accidentally going the wrong way.
And that's the idea behind the trench?
Gonna fill it with gravel.
Hey Tim, come
and
back
then flatten
here.
it.
So
Huh?
you're digging it out, then going to use the filler mode, and then flatten.
Ah yes, money that I'm never going to use.
Here's your pay.
Is that about right, Lamb?
Sorry, say again?
So you're digging it out, you're going to then use the filler mode, and then flatten.
Yes.
Okay. That might actually work better for the road. Just be aware that only so much terrain will be rendered out in front of you for
Right.
edits. And more terrain edits on a planet, I don't know if this is actually still the case, can actually cause more and more lag loading into the planet. It used to be that each and every single edit was stored separately. I know they tried fixing that at one point. I don't know the... Goddamn no.
Yeah, that was millions split between you and Tim.
Even after buying all the leather.
Yeah. The leather was cheap. If we had beyond the other stuff, that would have been a shit ton.
Yeah, and you only probably would have made, what, 100k off of it? If we
Oh,
got it maxed.
Yeah, I haven't sold the leather yet, though.
To be fair, we also spent, like, most of tonight doing quests, and then a ship.
Yes.
In fact, the last segment was about 3 hours long that I had the recording for. This one's also been about 3 hours long. Actually been a bit over now.
And now it's even more over.
Yeah. It's in fact, it's another over by another 10 seconds. I have tried to
Now
kill a
you're
couple more
even
seconds.
older. Wait.
I probably don't need this many.
Who doesn't like drugs, though?
I have 138 energy pills on me. I don't think I need that many.
Drugs!
A lot.
Flat?
Yes.
So what now? That's
Sleep.
barely food.
Lots of sleep.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired too. It's part of the reason I was kind of over minding that with the fucking ship.
I will also watch this road be May.
Yeah, Lamb. I have no problem leaving the server on if you want to do the.
Nah. I'm good.
I will say that might actually work out better than what I thought you were doing.
What'd you think I was doing?
Trying to put blocks to it.
Oh god, no.
See, now he's gonna have to put a base block every so often, just outside of range, so he can put down lights.
It'd be approximately 257 blocks. Distance. You would have to put down a new base block.
Which, I mean, at this point, base blocks would be pretty cheap.
Yeah. Even like wood or carbon substrate or even concrete blocks would also be too.
Right.
It's just more of the tediousness of trying to get the shapes right, putting all the bases down, reaching your limit, blah blah blah, getting the next base block down in the right spot.
Right.
Oh, I meant just so that there was partial lighting on the road.
Yeah, but then I have to also keep them all powered.
Powering lights wouldn't be too hard with a bunch of solar.
Right.
Yeah,
And then you
one
have to
could
build things for a bunch of solar panels.
one thing can power a
You
lot
can throw
of
one on the ground.
panels.
What about the ground?
You could just put the solar panels directly on the ground.
So, Tim, when are we getting the speeder racetrack?
Not happening.
Damn.
What
What
about
about
one
if
of the
we
other
add
bikes?
ramps?
I mean, I could put some ramps off of this thing. Hey, it's not gonna look good, but I could do it.
Honestly,
Remember, just
right
flatten
now,
it up.
it looks like a dirt bike course.
A little bit. Looks like a breakneck course, but yeah. Oh,
Hey,
his
does
dog's
the
screaming.
upgraded drill do stuff better than the normal drill?
No. What's going on with my machine tonight? Being weird. It's being weird. No.
Okay.
At least not. There's no difference between the Epic and the advanced.
Not
Large, whatever that was called.
appreciably better.
There's more of a difference in the tools in Reforged 8 and 2.
Yeah, it doesn't look terrible.
My only complaint about these tools is the lack of ability to replant fucking grass.
Yeah. And, like, I never know how big, like, the orb it's going to clear out is.
Yeah, that's something No Man's Sky actually does a lot better. So I generally hate building it. Building a No Man's Sky to me is pulling a lamb and just creating a box and throwing shit in there.
God, and then you get mad when I try to make something that isn't just a box.
In Empyrion, I would have a problem with it because, I mean, I find building in this easier to deal with. Maybe not necessarily always finding it in the right shape, but No Man's Sky, I don't know. I have issues with the way the things are supposed to snap, how you're supposed to level out terrain, though at least that game actually gives you the option to plant grass and level things and adjust terrain editing tool size and blah blah blah.
My God, flatten out.
But
Thank you.
I don't know, trying to make nice shapes in fucking No Man's Sky is just annoying as hell because it doesn't always want to snap how it should. Especially when it comes to stairs. And it's entirely possible that, because I'm not familiar and know how to... Oh, where'd you go?
Nowhere.
I turned to my left and you were there on your transport. Then I turned to my left again and you were fucking gone.
I just moved.
What? When did you...
Huh?
I have...
About what?
About how you ended up where you did. In like a second.
You took your eyes off me for a second. That's all it took.
Apparently. And then I fucking lost a lamb. And then I saw him over by the farm. I'm like, what the fuck? What is happening right now? But it's entirely possible in No Man's Sky. It's just me not fully grasping what needs to get done for some of the shit. But I don't know. I have issues with it.
I've never played, so I don't really have much of an opinion either way for it.
I think it's a good game. I don't know. I have issues with the story and the building aspect. It's kind of blah, but like the rest of it's good. And it's a bit more of a semi MMO thing going on. Do I need a plan?
No.
So you know you can actually interact with the other players without having to host a server with other players already on it.
Right.
Because there actually is there's a trading station in this game. So where you can actually put stuff up for sale. In our case, that trading station means absolutely shit all. Because there are no other players besides us.
Right.
There was a lot of combat today.
Yeah,
This
my
sniper is Yeah, the snipers have durability.
What are you talking about? My weapons are fine.
I can see they're not fine.
They're not much different than when I started.
That's because
They ran by a river.
Interesting. The game aggressively culls pre-harvest space oranges, but not post-harvest, or but not like harvestable space oranges.
so.
So,
Going through and checking fuel, I made as much as I had used. So we're net fuck. We're net zero on that.
We broke even.
Net zero.
and we still didn't find any more pentaxid, so I'm probably going to have to switch.
We found elemental pentaxid.
I
Oh,
got
I
like
burned
20 of it. I just don't remember where the fuck I put it.
I burned 1,300 laser pistol ammo. And about 1,100 laser rifle ammo.
We need to get more pentaxid.
And I'm pretty sure the asteroids for those are not in this.
Well, we have the pentaxid to go get pentaxid.
We also have the money to go just buy fuel so we can get to somewhere with pentaxid.
Well, we have the fuel actually to go somewhere to find pentaxid. But we have to go to the other systems to discover if there's any pentaxid there. Unfortunately, we do not have a deep space scan ability.
Alright, Tim, back in the lake.
Look, I'll get there later. I have so much shit I need to do.
Counting at least 6 other systems we could warp to. Maybe 7 if that one actually counts. 9. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of other systems around us that we can...
Combat?
I have no idea what the hell that was about. Heard a shot.
I might have just tapped back into the game.
Ah.
Checking emails because I was expecting something and nothing came through, so yay. It's a Monday problem now.
Oh, no, I did get through the email. I did finally clean out my inbox.
2 years later, you'll do it again.
Probably. Actually, I wonder what my oldest email is.
The oldest email I have is my dad sending me a thing about engineering physics.
My oldest one is a thing from high school.
I'd be currently looking up. Yeah?
Hey, good thing my drill can apparently just produce gravel at will. It's like producing infinite slings.
You're gonna be doing this for a hot fucking year.
Oh yeah.
My first email that I can tell is from 5/24/2005. In fact, Gmail has been around that long.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And it's a confirmation email for registering for something I honestly don't know what the hell it's about anymore. See, going to the URL even have anything load? Unless my internet just cut out. My internet cut out,
No, we can hear you.
and this link goes to nothing.
Yeah, closed websites.
Not even fucking out. Like, what?
It realizes that it still has a function and it's booting up again on AOL.
Oh, I finally got a response from the site. The connection timed out through Cloudflare. Typed a lot of. Our Wayback Machine. Oh, the site. Oh, remember. It was an MMO. It's called Dark Throne. Don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, can't say I heard of that one.
I have Lazarus. I have no knowledge of this.
Worst part of this isn't even gonna be filling this stupid trench, it's gonna be flattening it.
Apparently, it got popular enough that there was a recreate game.
Oh, really?
Eh. I have no knowledge of it.
I have no memory of this place.
But yeah, as far as I can tell, that was my first email. 5. It's possible I had received emails prior to that date, but might have deleted them at one point in time, going, why the fuck do I still have this? But I assume we're done then? After killing like another 20 minutes?
Eh.
Lamb, you've got off the server then?
Not yet. I can run back to base real quick.
It don't matter to me. Like
I'm
I
just
said, I can leave it
filling
running
this
if
stupid
it's-
hole. No. No, I don't want to sit here and do this for the next 6 hours.
I mean, you're definitely a length towards it.
Not a good
Point.
length.
10 out of 4 kilometers.
Wait, 10 out of 4?
Point 10 out of 4 kilometers.
Oh, I missed 4. Yeah, I could get behind that.